Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Hardspace Shipbreaker game. The adhesive for the spark-free demolition charge is made of 100% recycled materials. I mean, good to know, I guess. But they're being blown up? How are you going to recycle them when they've exploded? I don't know. Yeah, see if we can. I'd like to see if we can try to cut down the explosions this time. It seems like every episode of this that I try, I blow something up or other. That last episode had a particularly chunky explosion. Two massive fuel tanks going up. That wasn't great. Oh yeah, speaking of which, reviewing the recording, I realized when the thruster exploded. First of all, the thruster explosion seemed to be caused by the.
The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
The panel when I pulled it off of the Class 2 reactor, and I thought it grazed the thruster, but it didn't even the explosion wasn't even caused by the panel grazing the thruster. It grazed the pipe connected to the thruster, which raises some questions about the stability of various parts around that. I don't know. I don't know what's the best way to approach that thing. That thruster, that whole assembly, the whole cryo storage of the environmental control unit and all that. But reducing the explosion size of these demo charges seems like a good idea. After should I get the ability to disarm demo charges? I'm wondering about that. It's an awfully expensive upgrade. Caution: mishandling of the disarming mechanism can result in premature detonation of the charge. Great. Or you will void your warranty. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a peek at other upgrades I can get. Electrical resistance. Can improve the audio quality. I kind of regret getting the audio improvement upgrade. I kind of liked it when everything was muffled, to be honest. Oh hey, I can upgrade suit integrity again. I think I might like to do that. Just upgrade the overall suit integrity. And maybe we'll grab some electrical resistance just because I haven't grabbed it before, but I got cold and heat resistance. Yeah. O2 capacity of the helmet's pretty good. I only have to refill once per shift. I upgrade the braking rate of the thrusters, right? Should I unlock charge push? Give it a shot. Dev seems to like it. Max force plus 150%. That's this is max force 3250. This is max force 8125. That's okay. Sounds like a sizable upgrade. Extend the tether lifetime. The tether lifetime's pretty good, I think. Upgrade the overall strength of the grapple beam. I think I've spent enough for now. Yeah. This is how many repair kits do I have? 5? Okay. Anyway, let's see what's out there. This ship is done. I think there's just a little bit. Well, there's a sizable bit that one. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. The one ring of panels that got left behind there. I realized afterward what it was. I had it tethered to the wall to bring over to in the direction of the processor. The reason I forgot about it is I was distracted by the explosion of the ECU and thruster when 2 million got wiped out all at once. Yeah, that explosion thoroughly distracted me from finishing bringing those panels into the processor. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So I want to pick out a ship that has a distributor because that's the next part that I need for good old Beulah. We got Javelin. This is another heavy cargo javelins, the huge one. And there's a little guy. This one looks even littler, but it's higher value. None of these have distributors. Heatsink, wires, rod. This one's got lots of parts. No distributor though. Do any of these have distributors? Like, okay, if I limit my options to the one that has a distributor, there's only one ship that has it. This guy here. Its value is 26 million though. Like this is an expensive ship. Thruster class 2? But class 1 reactor. So quasar thrusters are the one where you have to go in while it's on fire to shut off the fuel flow. 2 million, 25 million, 14 million, 15 million. Yeah, the one that has a distributor also has the benefit that it's I think it's the most expensive one here. Has 7 tiers of salvage levels. This looks like the ship to go for. It's hazard level 5. It's even lower hazard level. Like it's only got a class 1 reactor. And Mac is here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yo, Dan was online again. Yay! Yeah, I noticed he was doing some speedrun stuff on some kind of Nintendo challenge thing. And he was playing Super Mario Brothers 2. That was the well, at the time I watched, that's what he was playing.
Listen up, people. Oh. Want to tell you something I was told early in my career. You can patch a mistake, but the mistake's still there, just covered up. The only way to truly fix a mistake is to not allow it to happen in the first place. I hope you're taking that in. You can't truly fix a mistake, so let's just avoid them to begin with. Okay? No mistakes. Go get them, kids.
Lovely. Thanks for the pep talk, Hal. He's kind of really into speedruns too, huh? Oh yeah, that's kind of speedruns are his thing. He's yeah, he's pretty fond of them for sure. Okay, what are these items that I see here? These little purple things in amongst everything else. What's that? That's great. There's a piston there. There's a what is that? I want to find that distributor because whatever that distributor is, it seems to be a really rare thing. It's a dampener. Those look like wires there. Where's the distributor?
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
There's a data drive there. That's neat.
Available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Okay, well, this area here doesn't seems to be depressurized, so it seems like a good place to start. Let's open this up here.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, seriously though, okay, wires there. I see a bunch of items here. There's the distributor. Oh, is it? Is that it floating right there? Yoink. Add a filter, why not? Don't mind if I do. Hey, all the pickups are in one place, that's handy. Dampener, just have some extra items on the side, why not? Yeah, I was gonna make the comment, Super Mario Bros. 2, that's a game that I remember from my own childhood. I actually played that on the original NES back in the day. So it was neat to see that again. To see Dan playing that. Alright, anyway, I think we're going to want to start by cutting these panels loose. So let's get that cutter out. And Hal's comment earlier about you know, covering up mistakes isn't good enough because the mistake is still there. Better to just not make the mistake in the first place. There's a bit of a logical fallacy in that. You know, mistakes tend to happen despite people's best abilities. You know, it's like if people don't want to make mistakes, but they happen anyway. And holding it in this with this point of view, like holding on to this point of view of trying to make people feel bad about the mistake is it's oh, is that it? It's a different cut point. What am I trying to say here? I guess I'm reminded of. Oh. Excuse me. Whoa, I'm being pulled over here. Was that not depressurized there? Apparently there was some area that was still pressurized. I'm sure the whole thing was depressurized. Oh well. It's depressurized now. Anyway, yeah, what am I trying to say here? There was a point I'm trying to get at. It's hard to concentrate on forming commentary and gameplay at the same time. Like I'm reminded of there's a bit of like religious literature that I saw a while back, like you know, fundamentalist Christian literature that was one of those things that feels like it's missing the point of Christianity. That's or what I would regard as the point of it anyway. I mean, I like to think of you know, Christianity as being about emphasizing forgiveness and so on, but some denominations put a lot more focus on guilt. You know, Catholicism comes to mind. This also, same with Subnautica, are you talking about religious stuff? Oh, I didn't really intend to get into talking about religious stuff. It's just the stuff that Hal was saying just reminded me of it, I guess. There's a panel here that said 500. There it is. It says 500 kilos. Yeah, I mean, the point I'm trying to get at is, you know, there needs to be some tolerance for mistakes. Like putting all the emphasis on, oh, just don't make the mistake in the first place, fails to acknowledge that people don't try to make mistakes. You know, like mistakes don't necessarily happen because someone wasn't trying hard enough to avoid them. Like, people are human. Mistakes occur. And, you know, one of the human reactions to a mistake occurring is to feel guilt about it. And guilt can be a debilitating emotional reaction at times. If you don't mind, do you know what Christianity is? Well, that's a deep topic. You're going to get different answers depending on who you talk to about that one. Because lots of people have different interpretations of what that means. I mean, don't want to get too deep into that because I do want to finish what I was saying on the subject of mistakes and so on.
This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
But yeah, I don't know. My personal take. I mean, my personal take on like religion and spirituality in general is I think it's a personal thing. It's between each individual and whatever deity or deities they believe in or don't believe in, as the case may be. And I don't think I need to go into a special building with a lot of other people in order to you know, celebrate or acknowledge my faith. Some people do value that, and like some people, like their religion, their spirituality is as much about the community that they build as the as it is like figuring out their, you know, relationship with God or what have you. It's gonna basically it's gonna mean different things to different people. To be honest, I'm Christian though. Okay, yeah. I'm sure you have you also have your own ideas of about what that means to you. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought Christian fundamentalism into the conversation in the first place. It's just what Hal's comments about making mistakes reminded me of, because of that one particular piece of fundamentalist Christian.
Material deposited.
Come on. Literature that I saw that one time. Plus, I have an ex-girlfriend who's raised Catholic, so I've seen the effects of Catholic guilt can have on people. Oh, data drive. Yoink. Audio data found?
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I'm just trusting that to go into the furnace. Is the rest of this... Oh. I was just about to say, is the rest of this processor? And then, nope, there's one light there which goes...
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay, I think the rest of this is bound for
There's 1 minute
processor.
left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Okay, processor. I think this is all going into the processor. And this is one of those things where, like, let's try the charged up shot. Yeah, works.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
But you do believe in God? Well, like I just said, I think that's between each individual and their deity of choice. I mean, it's I sort of jokingly say I used to be agnostic, but now I'm not sure. I guess I'd say I'm open to whatever. I don't have any particular prescription for how that needs to be interpreted, I guess. But I mean, I was raised United Christian. I grew up in a household where we went to church every week, every Sunday. I've had Bible studies and Sunday school class. We learned about the Bible, etc., etc. Yeah, the only reason I brought all that up was because, like as I said, Hal's comments about making mistakes reminded me of the piece of Christian fundamentalist literature that I saw. It said it said something like, you might think say you spoil your notebook by spilling ink on it. You might decide to turn over a new leaf. As in, turn the page. When people say the phrase "turn over a new leaf," it's a figure of speech that usually means like you know, make a change in your life, and try to be a better person or whatever. But like this piece of literature was talking about it like, oh, but yeah, but if you turning over the leaf sounds good, but if you turn the page back, you'll see that the original page was still spoiled, and it's still has the ink spilled or whatever. And I look at that and I'm kind of like, like what?
Today's weather report. Clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
It's like what lesson is this bit of literature supposed to be trying to teach people? You're trying to tell them, oh, you should continue feeling guilty no matter what. Like I have a psychology teacher who was fond of saying guilt is the most useless human emotion. It just makes you feel bad and holds you back more than it motivates you to actually do good. And yeah, I don't know. It's just I just have strong feelings against that whole idea of trying to encourage people to feel guilty, and like I consider that a big flaw in just sort of the way Catholicism operates in general. I see. I think what you mentioned about making mistakes is what I also relate from now, the guilt or ashamed man. Yeah, what it feels like to be condemnation. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's I mean, like I want to believe that people can do better and can learn to be better, and like mistakes happen, and if you let that mistake define your whole existence and dwell on it and feel guilt about it, it just ends up holding you back from being the better person you might otherwise be, you know. Um, hey, let's see what the distributor does here.
Hi, don't worry. Dr. Shippy's here to fix your ship right up.
Thanks, Shippy. Let's install this distributor. Hooray.
Looks like a chronic case of overachievement.
Sure. And let's put in the filter that I got. I got 4 of these filters now.
Nice work.
And
If I had a heart, I'd be proud.
and the wires.
A flawless procedure. No complications.
And now I'm...
To place a component, you have to have all the parts first.
Once again, I need to find another circuit board. And how about this audio log I found? Which one's is this the new one that I got? Unidentified? Here we go. What have we got here? Device name, anger management, owner Ross Minor, first found blank blank, the eagle? Okay.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, look, I get it. You don't want to talk to me right now, and well, hey, you don't gotta. Just listen. Nobody alive can be an angel all the time, and I don't want you seeing my other side. You know, I've been going to anger management classes and trying to do my breathing exercises and just like, look, if I seem edgy, I'm not trying to take it out on you, okay? You gotta believe me. I am so sorry if it feels like I'm taking it out on you. That was never my intention. Never my intention. Please, Emmy. Come on, I am trying here. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. My intentions are good. I just I don't know. I'm sorry. Is what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, speaking of making mistakes. I found a few of these audio logs. I kind of wonder if they're telling a story, or if these are just random things that we're finding here. Yeah, well, whoever Emmy is, I mean, they're not obligated to forgive him, but yeah, don't know enough about the situation to know if that was a sincere apology. It does certainly sound like he regrets whatever it is he said or did. I got a new sticker. Really? What sticker did I get? I don't remember seeing a notification about a new sticker. Might have just been like a duplicate. Okay, I see I have 2 of these aluminum stickers. Yeah, whatever. How's my equipment looking? Yeah, it's fine. Well, the scanner could probably be patched up. Let's get right back at it. Just recently I have specific addiction, but it's specifically personal for me. But yeah, it's those some distractions and temptations. Yeah. No circuit board. Darn it. Oh well, continue the ship, I guess. Oh, right.
I'm not feeling great today, guys. I'll be honest. I'm looking at the reports, and this operation can do so much better. When I look at all of you, I see some very talented, hard-working, and extremely capable bodies. The problem is your mind. You're getting in your own way, tripping up on your individual wants and needs. Embody the company mind. Think of yourself as a physical extension of Lynx Corporation. That's how we'll succeed. Okay? Tomorrow, everyone takes 5 before the start of the shift and really become part of the company, yeah? Roselle.
Salvage accepted. Credit.
Oh boy. Yeah, Hal's really not grasping the concept of how to motivate people. He's just caught up in this notion that the company itself is the be all end all most important thing, and he's talking about it like he expects everyone else to have bought into and be on board with that notion.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, jury's still out on this charged up push thing. I don't know if it's really if it's any better. I guess so.
Credit applied.
Just nervous about accidentally pushing these things off in the wrong direction.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Seems to work. Lots of these shipping crates here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
But in modding DDLC, can I use your reality end credit song to my mod story? Don't see why not. I mean,
Salvage deposit
the
registered.
song "Your Reality" is it's part of the game. It's part of the original game, so can't imagine why you wouldn't be able to use it in the mod.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Isn't that?
Salvage secured. Credit.
Isn't that copyright to Dan though? I mean, yeah, I mean, all of DDLC is copyright to Dan, but he allows the use of his assets in DDLC mods. I think if you're going to take his assets and use them in something else not related to DDLC, then he'd have a problem with it. Yes, but he gives free permission to use DDLC assets in DDLC mods, as long as you follow the intellectual property guidelines, the IPG, which basically state that you have to make it clear that it's a mod, that's unofficial content. Like his main thing is he doesn't want anyone to confuse unofficial content with official content. I'm just concerned because my plan is to also create meaningful experience plan mod. Sure, I mean, I think that's pretty common. I think a lot of a lot of mod authors hope that their mods produce a meaningful experience in their audience. That's fun and creating exciting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I mean, I dare say, like my own mods, I hope they had create some kind of meaningful experience for people. And I hear from
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
from some people that it did. I mean, I still periodically get oh hey, armor plate. That's different. I haven't seen that before. Okay, cut that loose. That took a lot of cutting. It's worth $222,000.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Sorry. The rule's not to confuse people playing my mod or like proclaim it as unofficial. Yeah, I can still use the codes and assets that Dan's using, but my own assets to use. code. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not only are you allowed to do that, that's what most people do. Like they take the existing, game and edit it. Like they take Dan's existing code and like add on to it. Makes me a little nervous when it takes that long to cut this thing.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Don't like how it's drifting. Come on. Okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
This is fine.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plant administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
He's fine. Sorry. Hard to follow chat and this at the same time. Okay, thanks, Tor. Yeah. Yeah, like the only concern about using Dan's original code is just make sure you don't copy too much of it. Like some there are plenty of mods out there which they have a lot of copy paste of the original scenes and dialogue.
If you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. Leave her out.
And yeah, that can be annoying for people to read if they're here for new material, and a lot of it is the same thing. So just make sure you're creating something new, something new and interesting that people will want to play.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Every one of these that I cut takes so long to cut these ones. There you go.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, what's next? I did notice there's a big honkin' fuel tank over here. I'm gonna have to attend to that. In fact, before I do anything else, let's take a look at this rear compartment here. There's the reactor, I see it. There's the thruster. It's just a regular thruster. It's not gonna be one of those temperamental ones that's gonna explode on me. But I do think I should shut off the fuel valve here so I can flush switch. Here we go. So those pipes are now disconnected, right? All the fuel's in the fuel tank. None of these are going to suddenly burst into flames if I damage them. Cool. Debating whether I want to try detaching these nacelles now or if I should save those for later. Like I have a habit of blowing up these fuel tanks. I kind of want to save the fuel tank for last. Let's just keep attending to this thing here. You know about the DDLC Blue Skies mod? Yes, I'm aware of that. I haven't played it. I hear good things about it. I hear it's a very well put together mod. I hear it's a very long mod. I hear it has a bit of what we used to call Act 1 syndrome, where the
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
yeah, a moment ago I was talking about wanting to make your mod have new material.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh, here's some wires. Yoink. Yeah, we used to call it Act 1 syndrome, where when mods copy paste too much from Act 1 of the original game.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Look sharp, Getter. 1 minute left on the clock.
I think I can just tether that over here and trust the tether to pull it into place. That should be fine. But yeah, somebody said that that Blue Skies has a bit of Act 1 syndrome in it, but
Credits awarded.
generally it's like it's a pretty good mod. Someone said that
Registered. Account credited.
there's there's an in-game choice in there which would create a real like moral dilemma, where it was like hard to know what like really hard to know what the right choice was. and that detail kind of intrigued me. Wow, the shipping crates alone were $2.6 million there. Nice. Say I have inspiration there to create Cyrie's childhood backstory. That's neat. Also beginning of DDLC Blue Skies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough about Blue Skies to say how that might relate. Code increases heat capacity, allowing you to cut for long without overheating. Yeah, cutting those cut points on the armor plating.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Suppose there's anything new here. Yeah, wouldn't really expect there to be. How's my equipment looking? Equipment looks fine. Got 74 Lynx tokens. It still says stickers 1 here. What is this? Is it waiting for me to click on something here? I have this glowy sticker here. I think I already have that. There's the glowy sticker there. I'm just trying to figure out what do I click on to make that notification go away. Yeah, whatever. You okay, bro? You like have a cough? It seems to happen a lot, to be honest. I don't know. It might be something in my diet. I might be having some kind of intolerance for some food that I'm eating. I'm not even sure what. Yeah, I do feel like I have to clear my throat a lot.
All right, listen to this from Exeter Paulson's memoir. Man's only true skill is innovation. If one cannot innovate, one must move aside for those who can. So true. So true. Even you guys out there, in your day-to-day, how are you innovating? How are you changing the face of salvaging? Or do you need to move aside? Think about it.
Maybe we should, what if we want to innovate a union? What if we want to innovate something that's nicer to the workers?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And like Lynx Corporation is like, yes, go innovate. No, wait, not like that. Just want to pull these lights off. This panel here, can I just yank this off here, get it out of the way? It says 4,702 kilos. And there's nothing attached to it that can't get put away here. I think I can just tether that into processing. That can just get pulled all the way in there.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Why is the music suddenly changing?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I get credit for that? Is that thing still on fire? Okay, well I pulled the poster that was on fire out of there before the fire spread. Wasn't expecting that. I guess in future I should be removing flammables before pulling the electronics out. Might also be helpful to pull the power cell off of here. Maybe if they're not powered, they won't throw off sparks like that. There aren't any posters here, right? Okay. These things are really inconveniently placed. Like they're inside this.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
They're inside this structure, which has just this tiny opening to pull them through.
Salvage secured.
And like
Credits deposited.
every item in here belongs in the barge, but the panels surrounding them belong in the furnace. Oh well.
Salvage
Hey.
secured. Applying credit.
Salvage goal 2 reached. Very nice.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, I did the thing again where I pulled the panels and the power supply off, which means that I can't close the doors, which means I can't get the full the full possible salvage out of this. I see you there, lights.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
And I
Salvage
think
deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I think the rest of this can just go into the furnace. There's nothing, no components left on it that belong elsewhere. So I think I'm gonna pull this to the side here. Doesn't have to go very far to the side. I just want to get it out of the way of this thing. And then disconnect the tether and get another tether going this way. Yeah, this is imperfect. Like it's mostly furnace.
Oxygen reserves are low.
It's mostly bound for the furnace, but the doors belong in processing, and I can't get at the doors because I disconnected the power supply for closing the doors.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I suspect if I close the doors and cut them loose ahead of time, I might be able to actually have a chance of 100%ing this thing. Oh well.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Just tether that in there. Yeah. The door burned. Lost 2,000 credits worth. It's fine. What's going on here? You're gonna pull it in? Is it stuck on something? Yeah, there it goes. All is well.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
Okay, so this is still connected here.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage registered.
There it is.
Transferring credits.
Maybe there's a cut point I missed somewhere. That's fine.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
What have we here? What was that light blue thing there? Does it pick up? Oh, suit patch kit.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
I mean, I'll grab it, I guess, but yeah, 0 credits. Don't think it actually does anything for me if my suit isn't damaged. There isn't really much to damage my suit around here, so.
Credit applied.
Okay. Are there any cut points around there? Is there more that I can pull apart here? A lot of panels. Okay, if I go in here, is there another... Oh, here we go. Just go in the wall here. And there are probably more cut points in here that I can take apart. Like these ones. This is what I'm looking for. Just need to disconnect this from the outer panels. Trying to avoid cutting the little cut. The little cut points.
All right, Cutter, wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Just look for the larger cut points. I'm not seeing them. It's 13,000 kilograms, 68,000 kilograms. So okay. So this inner chunk here is 68,000 kilograms, but the outer paneling is 13,000. So they are disconnected, but they're disconnected as one massive piece. Maybe I do need to cut these little ones. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna cut the little ones. Now this one says 6,000 kilos. Still rounds down to 0% destroy, but there's $8,000. That's for the doors. I guess it's 4 doors, 2,000 per door. On that chunk that I sent in there. Oh well. Got $3.3 million in salvage in there, so plenty of profit. While I'm waiting for it to load, I'm just just checking Discord for no particular reason. It's still loading, right? Why is this screen so slow to load?
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
How's that equipment look? Thrusters down 68%. I didn't even notice any difference in functionality, even when it was below 50% in that previous run, but I'll repair it anyway, I guess. Sooner or later I'm going to have to deal with the reactor, and then I'm going to have to deal with the the fuel tank, and that's having my equipment in tip-top condition might be a good thing.
I want to try something. Back in the 21st century, some of the most successful leaders combined aspects of mysticism into their management style. We're going to try something called yoga. We'll start with Steiner.
Huh? What?
I'm going to turn off your suit control.
Excuse me?
And you're going to just focus on your breathing, okay?
I'm in the middle of moving a fuel cell road. No.
Okay, now breathe slowly. In through the nose.
I'm drifting towards the furnace road. Road, I'm drifting!
You're not listening, Lou. In through the nose now.
It's hot! It's hot!
And out through the mouth.
No! Help!
Clearly not a lot of leadership potential in you, Lou.
God. Road, you psychopath.
We'll try this again another time. When tempers aren't so high.
Well, hey Saucer Bob, welcome to the stream, how's it going? Just consider playing SimCity 4, by the way. I posted a video from Reddit in the Beams channel. I mean, not specifically. There are a lot of SimCity games out there. I mean, I'm born in the era when you know, the original SimCity was a thing. I thought we were going to lose Lou there. I mean, we might have. I mean, the whole plot of this thing is if people die, the company just clones them back to life. And Hal's demonstrated decidedly a lack of concern for safety in general. Very very lackadaisical approach to concern. Well, what am I trying to say?
Credits deposited.
I mean, yeah, like he's not concerned about safety in general, because there's this notion that hell, what am I trying to say here? How could I forget they don't let us die? Yeah.
Account credit applied.
I guess there's a lot of subtext going on in that moment there, and that it's like
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
depending how you want to
Object processed.
interpret
Credits.
Hal's motivations here. Like, is he Is he really just that incompetent that it didn't?
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Oh, fine.
Applying credit.
Is he that incompetent that it did not occur to him that this is a really bad idea, or did he actually just want to hurt Lou because she like she spoke out earlier? Although no, it was Dee Dee that spoke out against Hal before. I don't know, maybe he's just generally vindictive. I mean, he indicated before that he like used to work in processing before he got into this management gig. So he's just used to being in a cushy position. He has no idea what it's like doing dangerous things and wanting to avoid dying. It seemed he was just bored and wanted to mess with her. I mean, that's possible too. Like some of the the way he conducts himself sort of implies that like he's has a sort of management style of just, you know, throw stuff at a wall and see what sticks.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
Was this panel aluminum lost? What? Was there something that was supposed to go in the furnace in there? I thought that was all processor stuff. Oh well. This is over 5,000 kilos, so I can't push it. If I use the charge shot, is that able to push it? No? Should I just try tethering it in there anyway? Is this gonna be a mistake that I'm about to regret? Because this might just snag on the edge of the ship here, but no. Looks like it's going in okay. No problem. It just occurred to me, maybe that's what these jack-like things up here are for, so I have something up above to tether to if I want to pull this thing upward. Is that gonna work?
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Just trying to pull this thing up and off of that. Up and off of that thing so I can get a good angle to direct it into the processor.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay. Maybe that's his... Okay, that's enough of that. So this is all bound for the processor, right? What is that light blue thing that is there? I think that's just... Ooh, wait, highlight it for a second. What did that say? Data drive? Wait, what? Really? An abandoned data drive which may contain recoverable data? Did something drift over there and I didn't see it? Okay, seriously, I'm curious about that. What am I looking at here?
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
What's this? Is that... It was like duct taped to the side of the hab there. A tucked tail finding the hidden data drive? What? I just got an achievement for that. Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be something particularly interesting in that.
Stabilizing.
Not suspicious at all. Yeah, I know, right? I wonder who stuck that there. I have a feeling that might be either some important story beat or some kind of secret. I don't know. Should check that out later, I guess.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Cutter, ship's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count. Leave her out.
Salvage goal 3 reached. Nice. I wonder if that's been there all along and I just didn't notice it, or what? Like, I wonder if it could be like Union stuff. Oh, sorry. Oops, saw this too late because I was busy giving vampires therapy. Yeah, I saw that, the vampire therapy game. That's funny. Intuition is telling me that Lynx did not want you to pick it up. I mean, yeah. I mean, theoretically, I'm guessing Lynx isn't aware that it's there, or it wouldn't be there. It looked like it was like hidden in such a way that it was like maybe somebody was hoping that I would find it. I mean, and naturally, if anyone in the audience knows, don't tell me what it is, because as you know, reminder: no spoilers. But yeah, we'll find out what that's about soon enough. I'm gonna, at the end of this in-game shift, I'm gonna try, see if we can decrypt and listen to that whatever's on it. Read or listen to, whichever. Okay, so that's all. Ooh, yeah, whatever you do, don't use the cutter on the fuel tank there.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit.
Is there an easier or better way to pull these things out than through this tiny opening? I've also wondered about other things like who's the identity of whoever it is sending the
Credit applied.
who's the identity of the person sending the Union literature. It would not be a complete surprise if it was like Weaver himself putting that stuff out there. but that he can't be openly talking about unions because he knows that it'll get everyone in trouble if he talks about it over like unsecured company channels.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
But maybe he you know, does want better for the people that work for him.
Applying credit.
I mean, there are a lot of indications that he is unhappy about the way Hal's running things.
Gunner, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Like, there are indications that
Applying credit.
Weaver and Hal know each other. Hal addresses Weaver by his, what I'm assuming is his first name. He calls him Joseph instead of calling him Weaver like everyone else does. So it's not just a difference of opinion of how to run things. Like there's some kind of history there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
$3 million there. That's cool. That next rank is taking a while to get up to. These they seem to be paying like fewer links tokens, even though there are more salvage tiers. They're paying less links tokens per tier. That might just be because this is a level 5 hazard ship instead of level 7 like the one they had before. Oh well, they've got beef, Hal and Weaver, yeah. Like at one point, Lou asked Weaver, like, aren't you at the same level of management as Hal? And Weaver sort of sighs, says, it's complicated. I mean, I was under the impression that Hal was a higher manager than Weaver, but.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Anyway, let's see what this data drive is about that I found. Unidentified. Recovery in progress. Links drive, stashed drive, device name. Trent Schaefer, Cutter 67642. First found on the Eagle. Yeah, the Eagle being the name of the ship that I'm working on right now. Okay, so a previous cutter left this year, it seems. For Dad. To Paul Schaefer, interlink, warning, unauthorized address cannot be sent. Hey Dad, I remembered something today. Way back when I was small, before you left the surface, you'd take me with you to the scrapyards. I hated it, and all I ever did was watch you pick through piles of stuff that I thought was just junk. I couldn't have helped even if I tried, but you insisted on bringing me anyways. I think I get why now. Picking these ships apart up here, it's lonely work. Wonder how Mom's doing. Trent, Links Cutter 67642. That's it, eh? For something so secretly stashed there, I expected more. It's just 3 of 22 personal logs. Okay. Well, I guess that's all there is to it. Let's take a look at the equipment. Grapple's down to 65%. It's probably worth repairing. So just have to remember to pick up more repair kits when I'm out there. And if I can, I think I might like to see. Oh, okay. The next range upgrade on the scanner is at level 15. I'm at level 13. Oh well. So I was thinking maybe it might be good to upgrade the range of the scanner, because then maybe I can find more of those things. So that was the only way he could have spent time with the sun, because he likely had to work all the time? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Continue ship. So he's updated with Van der Waals microfield hand pads, which allow you to grab to virtually any surface. Hey, I think that's I don't think I've seen that one before. So this says 15,000 kilos. 15,000 kilos, 15,000 kilos. And then when I get to this point, okay, the airlock is detached, so it says 175. This frame over here says 52,000, so this is disconnected from everything else. Okay. Don't suppose there are any more secret data things around here. That's just a ship in the distance there. Anyway. Let's just see if we can we yoink this 15,000 kilogram item away a little bit? Just pull it along. Okay, that is moving very slowly, which is understandable because it's 15,000 kilos. But put another tether on it, perhaps. Maybe that'll help pull it along. Just wanted to yank it away a little bit. Blast the airlock down there. Yoink this thing up a little bit over here. Blast it into the processing. Delete tethers. I just wanted to get some distance between this so I can pull these out. Oh, that's still attached. There's still a cut point that has been cut. Aha. It's the one where I have to face in the direction of the fuel tank in order to make the cut, and that makes me nervous. But this should be okay. Okay. This gives me another doorway through which I can pull these things.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Just had it. There we go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
This one might have been better. Oh, that's fine. Maybe it's fine. Just get through the doorway. There we go. There you go.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
through there. Trying not to pull it into myself. And you're pulling in the little guys like this. It's easy for them to come like rushing at you with the slightest tap of the retract button. That's fine.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
These last ones, I think, might have an easier time pulling them through this door. Just because I can get the angle better, maybe, theoretically.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
So because these things are, like, they're long and skinny, so that you want to, well, not that one, but
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
maybe these ones aren't long and skinny, so I don't have to pull them, like, the long way through. Like this one here. I want to get that angle right. Pulling through the doorway. There we go. I'm sure it's fine.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Anything left in this chunk here? There is a panel right here. Or console. Most of the ship is panels.
Salvage deposit registered.
I have to watch my terminology, I suppose. But the rest of this thing, I think, is bound for the furnace. All 14,000 kilos of it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so that thing's in the way there, so maybe better if I... Well, shoot. Okay, well, what if I... Hold on. It doesn't have a straight path to the furnace. What's the best way to go about this? Maybe I'll just let it drift there until I pick apart more of this and get it out of the way. Like, if I can get this guy out of the way, then they can pull it through there. A lot of this is still pressurized. Here's the airlock. So this room is not pressurized. Is there... like, that's an atmosphere regulator. It says unpowered. The reactor's still in there, though. How does this... Okay, this is something that still continues to confuse me. Like, how does the game decide which of these is powered and unpowered? Like, am I disassembling these things in the wrong order or something? Like, I did pull some power packs off a couple of the airlocks in the other area, but I would have thought that the section of the ship that's connected to the reactor would be powered by default. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Because that's open. Okay. is
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
Well, this is unpowered. Might as well rip it off anyway.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Welcome to Vintage on 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I'm just looking around on the off chance that there are more data packages around. Anyway, it might be time to start cutting into doors. At least I don't have to worry about accidentally smashing environmental control units this time.
5 minutes left, Cutter. How you use them is entirely up to you. We were out.
Here goes. It's fine.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Pretty soon I'm going to start getting visual glitching effects when I get closer to the reactor. There's the reactor. And this one cut point that's right next to the reactor, you know, just because. Just a beef kind of guy? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Straight. Hold on. Is there still a panel on that? Or a console, rather? Yes, there is. Trying to grab it. There you go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, the way, sorry. So much cutting, so many cut points just on there, yeah. Yeah, regarding HAL, it's, like I said before, lots of subtext going on. It's hard to say how much of his behavior is just genuinely the fact that he's always been in a cushy position where he doesn't,
Credits deposited.
he just does not understand how dangerous the job is, and doesn't,
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
like, he doesn't grasp the concept that that his workers don't want to die, even though, you know, they have clone backups and they can, death is just
Got about 1 minute till the yard goes dark, Cutter.
a relatively minor inconvenience in a lot of ways. Yeah, he just doesn't just generally doesn't grasp the concept that they don't actually want to die anyway, and that and that contributes to his laissez-faire attitude about safety in general. Not the least because worker deaths don't affect Lynx's bottom line in any way, because oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, and like, you know what I mean? Like how much of that is because he's just out of touch and doesn't get it, and how much of it is he really is just vindictive and enjoys hurting people, on some level, whether how much he's aware that that is his motivation is questionable. Like, maybe he lies to himself. Maybe he isn't honest with himself, and as much like he enjoys having power over other people, but you know, everyone's as the saying goes, everyone's a hero in their own story. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge to himself that he's like things like cutting off Lou's you know, power to Lou's suit when she's adrift out in space, like drifting towards the furnace or whatever. Like, is it just is sociopathic, like, lack of understanding of the difference between right and wrong, or is it actually a vindictive and he just wants to hurt people? Who can say? I mean, it's just as harmful and damaging either way. Like, I mean, whatever difference there is largely academic, really. I'm going to take this moment to go use the washroom. I will be right back. While I'm waiting for it to load. And I'm back again. How reminds me of a Dune insult, Village Provost Mines? Yeah, I haven't actually read Dune. My brother has. He says it's a good book. Maybe I ought to read it at some point. I haven't watched the new movie. I watched the movie from the '80s with Sting and Patrick Stewart. But it is recommended. Yeah.
Breaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Yeah, I hear that the new movies are closer to the original book than the the movie from the '80s was, and which makes it a bit of a your mileage may vary moment in that apparently the book had some wild stuff in it. Like wild in the sense of he has that petty tyrant mentality. Yeah, closer in some ways, different in others. I like the movies both well in their own ways. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's got that petty tyrant energy. Why don't I take off these antennae here? Yeah, I feel like I ought to clarify when I use the word like sociopathic earlier. I meant in the terms that some people genuinely have, some people throw the word sociopath around too liberally. I mean in sociopath in the sense of someone who genuinely can't tell the difference between right and wrong. Like that part of their brain doesn't work. They'll help people just as readily as hurting people.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
7,000 kilos. I need to cut some more cut points, I think. Now, this is still pressurized here. Depressurized airlocks, that whole section is depressurized. But I still need to cut into that thing. Okay. This panel's 7,000 kilos, so that's too heavy for my grapple beam to pull off, but my
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
oh, the 7,000 kilos includes this arm here. Okay. Okay, so this is disconnected. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut my way in through the door here, I think. Alright, incoming explosive decompression. Here goes.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
How's this looking here? If I just cut these things loose. We have another. Another access point where I can pull these things out.
Salvage accepted. Credits
Oops,
applied.
wrong button. That was unintentional. Wow. Oh, I pushed the terminal away instead of pulling it towards me, and it smashed the computer terminal. Whoops. So that just wrecked, like, what was that? Is that $29,000 in one go there?
Account credited.
I have to pull it towards me first and then push away like so.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Frankly, I'm a little surprised I haven't, that's the first time I've done that. I mean, that particular thing, just smash a computer terminal like that. Guess muscle memory has saved me so far. In terms of remembering to pull things toward me instead of before pushing them.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Nice. I suppose there's this. I already have that one. Sticker unlocked art collector. Another one of those, eh? Okay, so you got another one of these. The Arrow Bridge is worth $500,000, and it's connected to this stuff. And I'm like, is there a way I can cut this loose without losing tons of money? I wonder if strategic application of demolition charges here somewhere could be helpful. It's 2,955 kilos. This is attached. This whole thing is attached here. Okay, just shove that away a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the best way to go about this. I mean, like my first attempt to separate these things, I wrecked the Arrow Bridge and lost $400,000. But is there somewhere else I can make a cut that's well, perhaps more cost-effective. Like the air bridge is the only thing with the cut level 1, so I would have to I'd have to use demolition charges to separate them. What that like already sounds like a bad idea. At least pull these lights out, I suppose. Before I do that, let's... Can we cut this thing out? Just give me some, gives me a little more room to maneuver.
Object process. Transferring credit.
Yeah, it's just not at all clear. Like if I was going to make a cut to separate them, where do I make the cut? Where's it drifting? Why is it drifting?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Like, yeah, like I'm looking at it and going like, where do I make the cuts? How do I separate these? Like there's a cut point here, which separates some of these panels, I believe. Yeah, like it separates this chunk. And I do believe I can just blast this in this way, like so.
Gutter, shift clock says 5 minutes left. You know what to do. Weaver out.
Like that's 35,000, that's 475,000, that's 33,000. Like, given the choice between losing the panels and losing the aero bridge, better to lose the panels. But if I can separate these out, maybe even better, maybe. I'm sorry, what? Why did this suddenly start rotating here? Did something collide with it?
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
I'm so confused. Okay, well, if I was going to apply a demolition charge to it, where, like, that's the question, like, where would I apply it? Where can I apply it that won't wreck the aero bridge, but will separate the panels out? Maybe I'm spending too long puzzling over this, and you know what? Screw it. I'm just putting the whole thing into the furnace, because I don't want to mess around with demolition charges this close to the reactor and the fuel tank anyway. So screw it. I'm just tossing it in there. It's going to waste some money, but eh.
Valuable component incinerated. Don't do that.
It works great on it too, but demo costs money? Well, sure. But I mean, I'm spending, what, 100,000 per shift on demolition charges, so I want to get some use out of them. I get the definite feeling that demolition charges aren't worth the investment unless you're working with like the higher classes of ship, which require them. Like for ships like this one, it's kind of it's just kind of a waste of money.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
This is I think is this a ring? Is this okay? Does this chunk that I'm looking at here, does this go all the way around? I think so. I think these might just all be like rings that, unless I want to separate the rings out.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Maybe it makes most sense to just pull the cap off of here and is this thing still attached to the thruster? Yes, it is. Okay. Weird that it's easier to pull the thruster off the cap than pull the cap off the thruster. But that's how this operates, I guess.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
1 minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it and bring it to the table.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, getting ready to move this, send this thing to processing, and it's like, oh, the reactor's attached to this. I'm going for the reactor right now. Get away from there. That was alarming for a second there.
Transferring credit.
I was thinking, like, I've got less than a minute left. This is probably a terrible time to be pulling the reactor, but it's like, it's right there. This will only take a few seconds. I've done it. At this point, I've, like, salvaged a dozen Class 1 reactors. It's just, you pull it off, you drop in the barge. This one, it just, I don't know. It was like, clinging to the panel, and it wasn't coming off. I think I had a weird angle on it or something. Like, it just didn't want to come out of its housing. And which would be, and for a second there, I was worried that it was actually going to melt down this time. But it came loose at the last second, so whew. It was an unnecessary risk, which fortunately paid off, but could very easily have gone disastrously. But there's the reactor, $1.2 million. Woo. So, is Lou going to have anything to say about the fact that Hal set her adrift?
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
In possibly You know, possibly vindictive and or sociopathic fashion. All the emails are still there. Nothing new. Still seemingly no way to delete them. Oh yeah, I meant to get more repair kits. Oh yeah, and I got a new sticker too. I think it was more of the same one. It was the art collector one. Maybe I think it might have like upgraded the art collector one to be the shiny holographic one, or it might just be another copy of it. Upgrade me? Sure. 2 stickers, 1 holographic. Upgrade costs 2 stickers to 1 holographic. Oh, okay. So does that mean it pulled the sticker off that was previously there? There you go. It still says, has a little notification symbol that indicating there's one there. I'm not even sure which one it's trying to notify me about. Oh well. Well, there's still 2 more. 2 more levels of salvage thingies to go. Let's just get more thruster now.
Fuel levels restored.
Just get a big stack of these. Like, they never go on sale, so I might as well just fill up on them.
Have a nice day.
And so this thing, I think, can just, there's nothing else here that isn't bound for the furnace. I was holding off on putting it in the furnace until after I got the other thingy out of the way. Maybe this is a good time to tether it in there now. 14,000 kilos. That's going to take a while to get tugged in there. It's going to collide with the nacelle, isn't it? Maybe I should remove this nacelle right now. Don't make me nervous like that. I'm right next to the fuel tank. Right. No problem. Yeah, see, it's right. It's gonna.
Account credited.
It's colliding with this thing. Can I pull this over this way a little bit?
Tether supplies running low.
Just need to get it clear of the ship here, and then I can have a bunch of tethers going straight to the furnace. There you go. Yeah, screw it. Let's just get get a bunch of tethers, just use up all the rest of my tethers, pulling this thing over there, and then go stock up on them again.
Caution. No tethers. Please refill supplies.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Have a nice day.
No problem. How's this thing doing? Still working on it. Still in progress. I think the rest of this can go into processing. I'm going to hold off on sending it there until I'm sure this thing is okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Is this thing alright? Okay, maybe I'll get the tether going. The reason I want to wait until this thing is done before attaching the tether. There we go. Because if I need to
Material deposited. Transferring credit.
the door, of course. If I need to interrupt this for whatever reason and delete the tether, it deletes all tethers. Sticker unlocked, Helter Smelter. I guess that's for quantity of stuff tossed in the furnace. That's on its way in? Okay. Just pull this in this direction. This is only 3,000 kilos. I can just push this straight in there.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Is that alright? Is that going in there properly? Is that okay? It's probably okay. Is that going in? I think it's going in.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, while I'm waiting for the
Salvage goal achieved.
noise.
Rewards allocated.
While I'm waiting for that to make sure it's going in, let's get another nacelle. Sorry. Cuts near the fuel tank time again soon. Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can avoid blowing this one up. If I can avoid blowing this fuel tank up, this could mark the like the first time I've had a ship that I didn't have something explode. I mean, aside from the explosive decompression, I suppose. I think I can just delete that tether and trust it to go in now.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
It's like, which nacelle was I working on again? Can you just blast this in here real quick before I reoxygenate? Reoxygenate before it's too late, before I suffocate.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
No problem. Got this ring here, which is 4,800 kilos. I can just get a couple of tethers on that just to pull it off from out from around that thing. Once it's clear, delete tethers, and then take note of that light that I missed. Blast that into the barge.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
That should be okay, I think. While that's going, let's work on another nacelle. Don't think I'm going to be able to do this whole thing in this shift. Do as much as I can. It keeps doing that. I don't know, my mouse is doing little movements that I'm not doing. Or it's on some level at some point something's interpreting movements I'm not making. Like I try to move it over to cutting beam and moves back to the graph beam or vice versa. Is that in there? There we go.
Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay, now to get this fuel tank out of this cage here. Well, let's see. Might be prudent to pull the pipes out first. We'll get the fuel tank itself out last. Does that make sense? Should I cut those? I don't know. Oh boy. Alright, here goes. This is the moment where I'm like expecting an explosion any second. pipe, 1,204 kilos. So this is now separated. Oh hey, first time chatter. I ignore lights, they're so low value and small it irks me. Yeah, she could unlock like a little drone thing or rent a little drone thing as a Link's way to collect. Yeah, rent it as a Link's way to collect all that small objects for you. You got this? Oh yeah. You say that I got this, but my track record is not good for not making these things explode. We shall see. We shall see. Also, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Come on. Let's cut some of these things out of the way here. If I can get these cross beams out of the way, there's more room to maneuver the pipes, to get the pipes out of here.
That's 1 minute left, Cutter. You're in the middle of something. It's now on time to skedaddle.
But yeah, I hear where you're coming from regarding the little lights and things. I explode many of the things. Sometimes I leave the tank in, send it into the furnace in hopes it explodes in there. Yeah, I mean I could just like blast this whole thing in there. I mean this is 100,000, whereas these are like the cage surrounding it. 10,000, 5,000. Okay, I guess all the individual bits of the cage add up, so they might be more than the price. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of iffy which way you want to go about that. Anyway, gotta focus on. Take those wall caps off. Wall caps? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, regarding the lights, yeah, they're cheap. They're only worth 3,000 each when some other things are worth like hundreds of thousands or even millions. So it sort of seems like it might be a waste of time to get the lights. But on the other hand, you know, for the kind of game this is, it feels more satisfying if you like get those things separated out correctly. I still have yet to have a ship where I get 100% completion. I keep managing to destroy something or other along the way. Oh well, I'm very close to that level 7 salvage goal. That should be doable, even if I destroy the fuel tank at this point, I think. Which probably means that maybe I should be focusing on like everything except the fuel tank. Like just leave the fuel tank for absolute dead last, basically. No idea what doors are. I constantly burn those. I don't know how. Oh yeah. The doors. Yeah, I think like. You can only salvage them if you cut them loose while the doors are closed. Like, if you open the door and then cut power, those doors are lost. Like, they're retracted into the thing, so you can't separate them out. As far as I can tell, anyway.
Morning Cutter 9346-52. Links would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Yeah, like there are some doors I can remove and I try to, but there's always like 2 or 3 doors I'm burning. Yeah, finding that too. I think, yeah, in order to get 100% of the doors, you have to be, I don't know, like really diligent. You have to like focus on the doors like right at the start, I guess. Which doesn't seem like a thing to focus on, because they're cheap, like a couple thousand each. When you know, compared to the millions of dollars worth of equipment, it's okay. Okay, stickers 1. Can I hold on? Can I figure out what sticker it is that's notifying me and just click on it so I can make that notification go away? Which one of these is it? It's not that one. There. Notification went away. Good. Shoot, was there something I wanted to upgrade? I've got 184 links tokens. I'm drawing a blank. I feel like there was something I wanted to upgrade and I'm forgetting what it is now. That's just oxygen stuff. Scanner. I wouldn't mind upgrading the range of the scanner, but it's like... You can boost the speed of the thrusters, but I'm getting along fine with what I've got, so... I don't know, maybe I'll just... Now, upgrading the range of the... Or the... Yeah, you know, let's I'm gonna upgrade the force of the charged push. Maybe I can move some bigger things that way. Hate the sticker notification system. Beat the game once. It really is a fun game. I hope you're not. I hope there isn't any spoilers in that sentence there. Enjoy the soundtrack for it so much that I'm sad I missed the vinyl sale. I'm doing a second playthrough on a single life difficulty. Cool. I wanted to try the single life difficulty right at the beginning, just because that's how I roll, but it wouldn't let me. So this is the unlimited lives playthrough. I've already died 3 times so far. Should try Deathless playthrough at some point. Yeah, sure. It should be an interesting challenge. We'll say that it can make you rage when the game kind of glitches on you and kills you. You know, that's good. That's good. That game is tough starting out. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, this game kind of, it leaves you to sink or swim. Like, it doesn't, there are a lot of things it doesn't explain, and you sort of have to figure out as you go. Like, it says, here's how you use the grappling beam, here's how you use the cutter, and then it just tosses you into an entire ship, and you have to disassemble it without further destruction. And I mean, there's some things you sort of quickly figure out. It's like, okay, you know, yellow and black stripe things are the cut points, and then go from there. But yeah, that first ship is daunting. My tethers are fine. I don't think I need to upgrade those. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, let's upgrade the range of the grapple beam and the strength. I think those will be good to upgrade. And I'll save the rest of the links tokens for later. All right. It would be nice if I can finish this off with this shift here. This here goes. 5,000 kilos, 8,000 kilos. Oh, okay. The fact that this says 5,000 kilos means, I do believe that means this is separated from this thing. Getting those pipes out of there would be annoying, but if I can get this panel out of the way, I can probably just yoink everything out from the cage. That might be the best way to go about this, really. That's like the strategy that I attempted to use on that previous ship, which, you know, kind of went wrong. Yeah, this is level 1, 16, it's only 1,600, and there are, what, 4 of those? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cut these. So this is like, I'm burning $6,000 here, but it'll let me save, like, you know, the fuel tank is over 100,000, so. This will save me a lot of time if I can just pull these things right out of Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't you dare pull the demolition charges out. I'm trying to select grapple beam. Holy moly. Okay, so this thing is bound for the furnace. Looks like you got a straight shot to the furnace there. You can just tether that in and just trust it to work itself out. In the meantime, whoop. Okay, really? Come on. No, 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 no. Don't go yanking the ship into the furnace now. Okay, well, at least it shook the pipe free. Maybe I can maybe I can just blast this into processing now. Oh, hey. Did it just actually just pull the whole cage right off? That's convenient.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
And there's still a door on it. Oh wow, this fuel pipe by itself is 2,900 kilos? Huh. There you go. Sorry, I'm falling behind on the messages here. One thing to just always keep in mind, since it seems you're newer to it, you will not 100% ship, especially once they hit like the 5, 6, and above. Yeah, I commented on 100% of the ships because I noticed there's an achievement for it, and I get the definite feeling like you're basically you're not going to 100% any of these unless it's like the really early ships. And you know, ship has sailed, haha, so to speak, on that one. So. Yeah, I'm sort of resigned to myself to the fact that I'm not going to 100% these. But at some point I'll probably go back and, I don't know, do an easy ship and see if I can 100% that. Just for the novelty value of getting the achievement, I guess. Anyway. Those points where you have to destroy something in some way or other, yeah. So you usually do it is cut the specific bars. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to do it that way, I think. Save more money, you can use the cutter in the smaller cut to it. I considered that exact thing for the exact reason you're suggesting, and I'm like, not when the fuel tank is that close. I've had too many of these things explode. I just want to have one ship where I don't blow up the fuel tank here. As it kind of lined it all up for you. I know, right? Cutting that tank out of the rest of the way, that's where I usually screwed up. I know, right? Yeah, the last ship I did, it was one of the more advanced ships that required demolition charges to break the cut points around the cage, and I positioned those demo charges as far from the fuel tank as I could, and angled them all. Like as far as I could tell, everything was perfect. I had all 8 charges on the 8 cut points. I stood back, detonated it, kaboom! Everything blew up. It destroyed the fuel tank, and it also destroyed an adjacent fuel tank. Like, everything went kablooey. And I'm like, welp. If those demo charges, I think there's one for the buzzers. Oh yeah, I've done that now. It's kind of silly. There's some quality of life things I wish they would add. If I could mod. The one thing I would love to see is the ability to repair stuff in the ship, like atmosphere. That would be nice, you know? Yeah, I mean, like, at least, like, trying to restore power to things that are unpowered. It would be nice. Oh, well. There's some rooms where you have 0 option but to forcibly depressurize rooms because of a broken thing, yeah. I mean, that's also part of the challenge, so you just kind of have to roll with the punches, I guess. He's one of my new playthrough under the ship on antenna, and it blew up the reactor inside. Eesh. Oof. Anyway. Where was I? Let's pull these pipes out. Can I just yank that out there?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yeah, these pipes are so weirdly shaped. Don't know what direction it's going to go in. There you go. Just want to make sure it's pulled all the way free before I go pushing it. Yeah, in a previous ship, I tried to
Applying credits to account.
I tried to extricate these pipes out of the cage, and I was like, this is such a pain. Such a pain, but it's fine. Doing it the easier way this time. That'll work.
Deposit accepted for processing.
There we go. Is that gonna go in? That looks fine. Okay, so yeah, this whole cage looks like it pulled free. So I think I can just tether this in here and trust that to go in. In fact, let's put a second tether on it just to be. Okay, well let's just. Okay, whatever. maybe one tether's enough. All right. Time to cut the fuel tank free. Hooray! What's this? Oh, processor. Oh, that's the door. You know, maybe I should do the fuel tank dead last, like I said before.
All salvage goals have been met.
What was that? Structure aluminum? Oh, was there something that down for the furnace in there? Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, we're catching up on chat. Welcome to the stream, Riddle. How's it going? Found some ways to do it a bit less dangerously than depressurizing. It would just be nice to be able to repair, you know, even if it is at the end of the game after you beat it, just to satisfy the desired 100%. Yeah. Because it doesn't explain it, I don't think, but if you grab onto something and do a charge push, it will directly propel that thing. You don't have to be like dead center looking at it, helps with the little old pipes like that. Yeah, using the push, the force push, always feels like a bit of an inexact science. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Okay, how much is this worth? 3,000. Do I even want to bother with those cut points? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna cut these things, and you know, it's another. It throws away another $6,000, but it saves. It saves 100,000 from the fuel tank. Make sure grapple beam is selected. Yeah, I'm not going to bother cutting those. So that's 6,000 plus. Yeah, these are 3,000, so 3. There it goes. So it's 3,000, it's 12,000. So yeah, so it wastes 18,000, but I get 100,000 back, plus what am I trying to say here? Oh hey, there's stuff to pull out of here. Let's cut this door out of here. So I have easier access to pull these things out. Got that level 7 salvage goal already. I can, come on, get out of there. There you go.
Salvage deposit secured.
So I
Credits
think
awarded.
is all of this furnace bound? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Shoot. We're at the end of the shift, but I don't want to lose this stuff. This is pain. Okay. I'm gonna get as much as I can. I don't want to have to go do another shift of this here.
Salvage deposit.
Gonna get as much as I can before the end, and then just blast the rest of this into the furnace.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Like even if I burned everything at this point, I'd still profit, because I mean I've got let's get that oxygen. So I've hit the level 7 salvage goal already. Oop, ow, it's fine.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Whee. Can I pull this thing out of here? It's a battery pack. It's worth $68,000. Cool.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Is there a way to rotate these things so I can pull them out through the doors?
Carter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. We're out.
Work for me here. Okay, if there's still stuff in this at the end of my shift, it's getting burned, because one way or another I want to wrap this up here. There's a battery pack that I'm trying to grab hold of. Gosh darn it. It's really not cooperating. Oh. Did I rotate it? Is it coming out? Pivot. If I can invoke that meme. It's just a food pack. Okay, look, at least get these little things like the airlock console.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Here's the battery pack. Yeah, I never actually watched Friends before, even though I lived during the era when it was popular. But I am aware of that scene for the meme. Where they're trying to move a sofa up the stairs, and one of them's yelling, "Pivot, pivot!" Trying to get it around the corner. What's that? Oh, that's the, okay. Is there a way to rotate that so it'll, okay, what? There we go. Yeah, this pipe is worth 42,000. So, like, this is... Is that gonna tumble its way in there? Okay, good. I'm at the less than 5 minutes of the shift left. I'm at the point where I'm like, oh hey, I broke it. Oops. Computer, I just 312,000 credits. Really? Okay. Of all the things to blast, it's probably the wrong one to do. There you go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, screw this. I think the rest of this is just going in the furnace. Okay. Can I yank one more item out of there before it burns? You see the little food pack floating around in there. Oh. No. At least, can I grab that light? Let's not die for a light, but... Whoa.
You got about 1 minute to make mark on
Ah,
this
frig.
ship.
Fine, fine, let's not get pulled into the furnace.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
That's fine. What's this? Is this lone object floating here? Bottle worth $100? Sure. Is that everything? What's that? I think it's just a ship in the distance there. Okay. I think that's everything. I think the entire ship is in there now. Cool. That's it. Ship complete. It says 0.0% remaining, but there's somehow there was still $441 worth. Not sure what that would be. Yeah, only 2.9% destroyed. That's that's with my track record, that's a good ratio, I think. Getting close to leveling up again, so that's neat. Yeah, so some things got destroyed. There was one light in there. Cool. I have to consider, should I wrap up the stream or should I start on another ship? What do I feel like? Yeah, it's coming up to midnight where I am, so... And I do keep saying I want to get better about my sleep schedule.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Maybe I'll start on another ship. I'll start a ship. I'm not going to finish it, but I'll start on it before I wrap up the stream. And we're like less than 3 hours into this. These all seem to be in good shape. What sticker did I get again? I think it was just a repeat of one that I already had. We got 2 of these. Cool. Equipment is in fine shape. No complaints. So I need a circuit board for my for Beulah. So let's figure out what I'm gonna go for next. I'm gonna go with the level 7 hazard thing here. Okay, so that's got a circuit board, 31 million. That one's got a circuit board, but it's 12 million. It's only hazard level 6. I mean, I might as well pick a ship which has has more stuff to collect in it, since anything I collect gets saved for later, it seems. Hammerhead, Hudson 11. Ion coil. Have I even seen an ion coil before? I mean, I might want to pick this one just because I don't think I've seen ion coil before, and that seems like, and therefore it's probably a rare thing that I might like really need later and might not be able to find. So I might want to pick it just for that, even though I don't know what an ion coil is. 26 million. There's another distributor on this one. But yeah, I'm leaning towards this guy here. I don't think I've worked on this ship before. Scout Patrol Craft, Transport Stellar Commission Orbital Guard. The Hudson 11, $50 million. It's hazard level 7. There are only 5 salvage levels though, I guess because it's a smaller ship. Class 1 reactor, quasar thrusters, those are always fun. Power cell. It's either that or, well, I mean, this one has a dampener, but I already have a dampener. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Hudson 11 here. Scout Patrol Craft. Here goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a couple shifts of this, and then I'll wrap up the stream, I think. I just noticed I only have one viewer at the moment, if this is displaying correctly. Mars is humanity's oldest and most venerated colony. It is perfectly positioned for asteroid mining and ship production. Cool. Okay. Okay, first we're gonna look around for the off chance that there are more things to pick up. I didn't know about that. I haven't seen up to this point. Ops. Okay, so it looks like this whole thing is still pressurized here. Looks like it's good. So it's got 2 quasar thrusters, alright. The thrusters themselves are depressurized, good. Why is ops depressurized while everything else is pressurized? Okay, where is the atmosphere regulator? Oh, what's this? It's a data drive. That's cool. What's this? Thruster fuel? Okay. Repair kit, thruster fuel. There's a fuse. There's a fuse. What's this one here? Piston? Electrical flight terminal. Thruster fuel. Okay, I'm just assessing where everything is, and I don't see the circuit board that I'm supposed to be looking for here, or the ion coil. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out for those, I guess. Oh, here's the piston. I think that's more the shape that I would expect a piston to be. Not seeing the things I'm looking for here. There's the reactor, class 1. Okay. There's the atmosphere regulator. Where's the airlock? Ah, it's right in front of me. Well, it says door, not airlock. It says airlock console. Okay. Activate airlock console. Let's go inside.
Lock depressurizing.
Stellar Commission Orbital Guard. Is that a new poster I see? I haven't seen this one. Yoink. Hey, that's neat. Navigation table? Oh, what's this? Hold to extract. No, it just has wires, whatever. Already got wires. Contains wires, contains wires. Contains wires. I've got plenty of wires. No shortage of wires. I don't need to be yanking wires of anything. I'm just double checking to see if there's one of these has the circuit board that I need. Power junction box contains fuse. Okay.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Oh yeah.
Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Okay. Atmosphere regulator. Is the atmosphere regulator broken or something? Looks like it's unpowered. That's strange. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm wasting a lot of time here. Okay, so this is is this an airlock or is it just a regular door? I think it's just a regular door. Is this going to depressurize if I open this? 'Cause if so, it might be prudent to cut instead of. Oops. Okay, where's the reactor relative to me? I just don't want anything to like jostle the reactor and like smash it or whatever. It's down there below the floor. I think I can get away with just cutting this open here. Okay, here goes. Ooh, data drive, just right there. Yoink! Is that the atmosphere regulator? Well... Okay, alright, okay. Okay, where is the access point to get inside the walls here so I can start cutting cut points? And now that I say that, I realize there's some cut points right over here. So let's cut them. Although, okay, no, I think it should be fine. Did find out the hard way that it's possible to like set posters on fire and similar flammables, so I do need to be mindful about those when I start cutting things like this. Okay, so that dislodged this panel. That's $3,000.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Where'd the panel go? There it is. Oh. I was about ready to blast this whole thing into processing and without realizing that part of it belongs in the barge. Sensor tower.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
It's a good thing I made it a pass with the scanner on it. There you go.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh. Let's not forget to pick these things up.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
Repair kit.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Communications rate, we're 250,000? Okay, let's update this thing out. Why don't we? Oh, hold to extract. Oh, circuit that I'm looking for is inside the communications array. Is that gonna? It's gonna cost me $250,000 just to get this circuit. That sucks.
Warning. Oxygen low. Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
But yeah, if that's where where the circuit board is coming from, I mean, as annoying as it is to waste $250,000,
Welcome to Vendor 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I did see a fuel canister in there, didn't I? Why didn't I replenish my fuel from that? Sensor array. There are probably cheaper ways of getting circuit boards, but on the other hand, there are means of getting money everywhere, but means of getting parts for Beulah are. Are you trying to pull it out? Oh, I need ready to hold the button. Okay.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
All right, Cutter. You got 5 minutes left in your shift before they turn the lights out on you. Get it back.
So that $250,000 item became a $2,000 item. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. That's how these things go, I guess. Anyway, where was that fuel tank that I saw earlier?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There you go, thruster fuel.
Fuel levels restored.
Nice. Yeah, it has fuses in it, but I've got plenty of fuses, so I'm fine.
Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Still need to know where that so-called ion coil is. This navigation terminal is worth $282,000. Imagine if I used that one to get wires.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Navigation table is neat.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Eh, it's fine. This is when, I guess it's, I don't know, ruptured thruster fuel. It says bound for the furnace. It was like that when I got here.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Kind of wonder
Credit.
what would happen if you just threw the entire ship all together. Just tether the whole thing together and throw everything without, like, either into the barge or into furnace or into processing, without actually separating anything. Wonder how much money you would get back from that, or how much you would lose. I wonder how evenly are they divided between stuff that requires the barge, stuff that requires processing, stuff that requires the furnace. I suspect it's like all the paneling goes to processing.
1 minute warning, Cutter. Don't be a hero, alright?
All the internal, like the internal stuff goes to the barge, or the
Salvage accepted.
Nice.
Credit applied.
Reached salvage goal 1 for my first shift, first day on the ship. That's neat.
Salvage deposit secured.
That doesn't always happen.
Credits awarded.
So there's some pressurized space behind that thing there. Don't want to be worried about that, but I'd be able to.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, anyway. Huh. Hey!
Certification level attained. License level increased.
You've now achieved the prestigious rank of Practitioner, rank 14. That's cool. The processor is named after Eugene L. Processor, who invented the furnace. Lovely. It's funny. The guy's name is Processor, but he invented the furnace. Who's the furnace named after?
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
Yeah, new poster. Tiber, is that Tiber Transportation? Am I reading that right? New hab poster available, customized living space to boost your mood and increase productivity. Okay, what's the level 14 message? Oh great. Hazardous radiation. Congratulations, you've been authorized by your administrator to work with irradiated objects. Modern spacecraft are outfitted with valuable radiation filters to absorb cosmic radiation. Filters can be found in containment units throughout a ship. Use the following retrieval process. Carefully remove the containment unit's access panels. Whoops, hold on. Sorry. Carefully remove the containment unit's access panels. Carefully cut the frame holding the radiation filter. Carefully maneuver the filter to the barge. Warning, radiation filters are fragile and will emit dangerous radioactive particulate if damaged or jostled. This particulate will cause damage to electronics as well as human tissue and organs. It is advised to limit exposure. Radioactive particulate will slowly expand and will take a considerable amount of time to dissipate naturally. Exposure to heat or flame will create a dangerous reaction with the particulate. However, coolant can be used to disperse the particulate completely. Interesting. Carefully maneuver the filters of the barge. Another one of those things where I don't want to jostle it or bash it against things, I guess. So is this radiation? Is it any different from the radiation from the reactors? Because I've been saying all along, like the fact that like the scanner distorts, all the images distort when you're near the reactor, seems to indicate that there's radiation coming off of it, and it's the way Lynx operates. It sort of feels like they probably wouldn't care if you get irradiated. They probably wouldn't care what damage is done to you. Anyway, what have we here? New ship, Gecko Station Hopper. Purpose-built for railgate travel. This is the largest people transport in operation today. Powered by a Class 2 reactor. This model also features an environmental control unit and Class 2 thrusters. We are currently restructuring our marketing team. Meanwhile, let me just say that while the reviews of this model were indeed paid for by us, they were still very accurate, of course. This is a good ship. Source. Trust me, bro. Shasta DeLuise, Vice President of Marketing, Clanco. It's got that blue and green stripe that the mackerel thing has. I guess that's some corporate branding there. 3.3 million. Oh, there's a new email. Tool scanner systems mode. I mean, okay. Anything new? Any new messages? Here we go.
Rise and shine, 52. Let's have a chat.
Great.
Hal, we agreed we wouldn't change anyone's workload without talking.
Did we? Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, and this crew just still isn't quite hitting the targets.
What are the targets?
Good question.
Well, they're higher than this.
Ah.
So, we need to bump everyone up a level again.
Wait, we just did that. We just raised them.
Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to, let's see here,
Radiation.
that's right, nothing major. You're getting lots of it out there in space already. Let's go, team.
Cutter, radiation filters are no joke. Try your damnedest not to hit them hard, or they'll kick up a cloud of radiated particulate. Nasty stuff. Reacts badly to fire. I'll be here if you need me. Weaver out.
You know, he keeps saying things like, I'll be here if you need me, or just holler if you need anything, but is there even actually an option to call him if I need him for some reason? Anyway, I have a new poster to put up somewhere. Is it time to retire the decor, perhaps? There you go. That'll do. Let's check out the new email in the employee terminal. And also, see about upgrading the ship. Oh yeah, and I found the data thingy too. Okay, let's repair ship first. Let's find out what's the next thing I need. This circuit.
Need help with a triple pot bypass? Let me know.
This circuit board cost me $250,000. Darn it.
I'm reading elevated performance levels. Excellent.
Oh, I need 2 rods, and I have 2 rods. That's convenient.
Your ship's vitals are improving. Keep it up.
Got a heat sink.
Nice work. If I had a heart, I'd be proud.
And a piston, which I already have.
Good job. In 40 years, maybe you can become a real doctor.
Okay, so all those.
A flawless procedure. No
all this stuff that I've collected previously, it's paying off. I've got all this backlog of stuff that can that's ready to go. Like I need 2 heat sinks. Well, I got 2 heat sinks, so hurrah!
My prognosis is your ship will be awesome in no time.
Need a damper. I've got 3 of them.
Successful transplant. Nice job.
And the next thing I need is a rod. Found an industrial hoist. There are probably rods all over the place. I might be able to rip one out of something or other in the ship. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe if I can mouse over these things and it would tell me what they are. Like I know by now, like that's a circuit board. That's I don't know. That's a distributor. That one's the heat sink. That's shoot. I don't know. Funny how the bunny is one of the items that I supposedly need at some point. Anyway, gotta keep an eye out for a rod now, I guess. Alright, let's check out this new thing. Transcript response to distress calls? Interesting. Sorry, I just okay. Oh shoot. Sorry, I get distracted. This is the one that I just picked up, right? Orbital's Guard, Hardspace versus Links. Response to distress calls. I guess I need to click access. Here we go. Begin transcript. Response to 2 distress calls at Stoneview Sector 9, Quadrant B8. Second mate. Two vessels sighted, both salvage class. Confirmed. One Lynx ship, the other Hanzo. They're right on top of each other. The Lynx one seems to have grabbed the Hanzo vessel with its manipulator arms. Captain. Okay, let's call them. Comms. This is Orbital Guard vessel Altadena, responding to your distress calls. Would Hanzo vessel Karakuta Muro and Lynx vessel Pride of Rai Paulson please respond? The ship is called Pride of Rai Paulson, as in CEO. Hanzo. Hey, praise Zeus, unintelligible. Is there Lynx Slobos gotten unintelligible? Test like unintelligible floppers. Comes. I'm sorry, Karakuta. Can you repeat that? Lynx, don't listen to him, officer. They rushed us while we were making a claim, got themselves wedged on our gear. You need to arrest them for reckless flying. On the way and lock them up. Comms. Ma'am, this isn't law enforcement. We're the Orbital Guard. Do you copy? Hanzo. Hey. Look, unintelligible. Pounced upon like a jagcat. Hey, Captain, what is that? Icer slang? First mate, I think it's a Hygiene dialect, sir. Orla, maybe? Captain. Oh, maybe. Get Rivers up here to translate. Lynx. Officer, are you here to apprehend these hooligans? Comms. I repeat, Pride, this is the Orbital Guard. Search and rescue. Do you copy? It's not clear if communications are going through here. Bosun. Rivers isn't aboard, sir. I believe he's off rotation at Baptistina. Captain. Damn. Well, clear the Lynx ship attacked. Ask them to disengage. Comms. Pride of Rai Paulson. Please disengage your... Yes, going do a 4 or a... Comms. Karakuta, please hold up a moment while I... Hanzo, unintelligible. Thugs and shaleheads. Comms. Karakuta, please hold. Captain, are you certain Rivers isn't aboard? Bosun, pretty sure. Wait, when are you pretty sure? You just said he left the ship for between rotation or whatever. Like, so we put out a distress call for urgent help. Aren't you going to do anything? Comms. It looks like Karakuta started their call several minutes before yours, ma'am. Now, please disengage from their vessel. Over. Captain, are they disengaging? Second mate. They are not disengaging. Comms. Pride, please disengage. Do you copy? Pause. Captain, are they disengaging? Second mate. They're not disengaging. Bosun. Oh, you know what? I've got the weeks messed up. Yes, Rivers should be here, sir. I'll call him up. Captain. Oh, good. Hanzo, hey, kind like Finna, these unintelligible, grating toters upon ein. Links, officer, if you promise to take these thugs straight to lockup, we'll agree to let them go. Comms, ma'am, please, we are not the police. Do you copy? Yeah, they're, uh, it's, the Lynx ship is replying as if they can't hear anything the comms person is saying, and the Hanzo, it's not clear if they're understanding any of this. It sounds like they're complaining about being attacked from context, but anyway. Engineer Rivers reporting. Captain, Rivers, thank God. Hanzo, unintelligible. Joustin, unintelligible. Bramble. Captain, what do you make of that, Rivers? Engineer, hygiene dialect, sir. Captain, we thought so. First mate, Orla? Engineer, almost certainly Orla, yes. Captain, aha, what's he saying? Engineer, dunno, sir. I don't speak Orla. Captain, oh. First mate, damn. Captain, well, thank you, Rivers, that'll be all. Second mate, what should we do, sir? Captain, prep a team. Tell the Lynx crew we're coming over to cut the Hanzo ship free. First mate, yes, sir. Comms, Altadena to the Pride of Rai Paulson. We're dispatching a team to cut the Korakuda free. Unless you want your ship stuck in repairs for a few weeks, please disengage. Do you copy? Second mate, they disengaged. The Hanzo ship is leaving at full speed. Captain, oh good, belay prepping our team. Lynx, rest assured we will be filing complaint for this service. If not for our courageous act of self-defense, those goons would have bullied us out of our claim. Captain, cut the comms. Comms, closing channel. Captain, gods, I hate this duty. End transcript. Okay. So, captain of the search and rescue ship does not take Lynx's claim seriously. The fact that they disengaged when they were under threat of having their ship cut into suggests that they did hear everything that Combs was saying all along, but they were just ignoring it. Well, anyway. I'm trying to clicking thing. Okay, just getting out of here. And there's a message here. Scanner systems mode. I guess in this, didn't they already have this? Analyze and assess the electrical fuel and coolant systems within a ship. This mode was developed in response to ongoing issues with new shipbreakers inadvertently perishing during the act of salvaging. To navigate the system scanner, yeah, I mean, there's nothing new there. How's my equipment look? The laser cutter's at 69%. Nice. Let's repair these up. Should I do another shift or should I just wrap this thing up? That's curious. It's OBS says I'm 3 hours into the stream, but it says 3 hours 25 minutes over here. There wasn't any interruption that I'm aware of. How strange. Well, I mean, I only have one viewer at the moment. I mean, it's maybe I'll take a look at see who's streaming right now. Maybe I can see about rating somebody. Yeah, Brandon Glover's on, Patrinator's on. You know, even though it's a bit of a genre change, I mean, I've only got one viewer anyway, so whatever. Let's rate Patrinator. Seems like a decent enough stop to point to stop. Yeah. Not a whole lot happened in this. I mean, aside from how demonstrating what a either sociopathic or vindictive individually is, depending on how you interpret it. Yeah. Yeah. Salvaged ship, leveled up, got more parts for Beulah. Nothing super exciting. I mean, I got a fuel tank salvaged without it blowing it up for once. So there's that. But yeah, I don't know. So, some progress is made. It's just the kind of the boring kind of slow incremental progress of adding, getting a bit of experience and leveling up and getting a few extra parts for the ship for Beulah. So there wasn't a big exciting development, but it's all good. Good time was had by all, or something. But yeah, that's all for today. Until next time.